Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find the real values of x that satisfy this radical equation. Now, to solve this problem, the first thing we are going to do is to subtract this quadratic expression from this. But before we begin, remember that for this equation to be defined, then both of these quadratic expressions must be positive. Now, we have 6x squared minus 59x plus 149 minus x squared minus 9x plus 24. Now 6x squared minus x squared is going to give us 5x squared minus 59x minus 9x is minus 59x plus 9x, and of course this is going to give us minus 50x, and 149 minus 24 is 125. So this simply means that 6x squared minus 59x plus 149 is equal to x squared minus 9x plus 24 plus 5x squared minus 50x plus 125. Now, when you look at these three terms, you're going to see a common factor, which is 5. So we can factorize this. We have 5 into 5x squared divided by 5 is x squared, minus 50x divided by 5 is minus 10x, and 125 divided by 5 is 25. Now we can further factorize this. Since the coefficient of x squared is 1, all we need to do is to find the factors of 25 that add up to minus 10. And of course, we have minus 5 and minus 5. Because minus 5 times minus 5 is going to give us plus 25, while minus 5 is going to give us minus 10. And you can see that we have two repeating factors. So when we factorize this, we have 5 into x minus 5 squared. Now, this simply means that if this, that is x squared minus 9x plus 24, is replaced with the letter d, then we can write the original equation as the square root of d minus the square root of d plus 5 times x minus 5 squared. And of course, this is equal to the absolute value of 5 minus x. Now let us look at this equation. Of course, we know that d is a positive quantity, and 5 times x minus 5 squared is also a positive quantity. So it's very easy to see that d plus 5 times x minus 5 squared is greater than d. So that means that this square root is bigger than this square root. And of course, you know that when we subtract a larger number from a smaller number, then we get a negative number. So the left-hand side of this equation is negative. But on the right-hand side of the equation, we have an absolute value, which must be positive. Now, you know that the only way for the left-hand side to be equal to the right-hand side is if both of them is equal to 0. So we have that for this equation to be positive, then the square root of d minus the square root of d plus 5 times x minus 5 squared must be equal to 0. and the absolute value of 5 minus x must also be equal to 0. Now, to solve the first equation, we start by moving this term over to the right-hand side. When we do that, we have that the square root of d is equal to the square root of d plus 5 times x minus 5 squared. And of course, the next thing we are going to do is to square both sides of this equation to get rid of the two square roots. This is going to get rid of that, and this is going to get rid of that. From where we have that d is equal to d plus 5 times x minus 5 squared. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to subtract d from both sides of this equation. When we do that, we have that 0 is equal to 5 times x minus 5 squared. Of course, the next thing we are going to do is to divide both sides of this equation by 5. When we do that, we have that 0 is equal to x minus 5 squared. We can take square root of both sides of the equation to get rid of this. When we do that, we have that x minus 5 must be equal to 0. And of course, when we move this over to the right-hand side, we have that x is equal to 5. Now, solving the second equation, which is that the absolute value of 5 minus x must be equal to 0, we simply have that 5 minus x must be equal to 0, and hence 5 must be equal to x. So in both cases, we have that x must be equal to 5. So we can safely conclude that the only value of x that satisfies this radical equation is x equal to 5. Now, to check our answer, let us substitute x equal to 5 into the original equation. Here we have the square root of 5 squared is 25 minus 9 times 5 is 45 plus 24 minus the square root of 25 times 6 is 150 minus 59 times 5 is the same as 60 times 5 minus 5. Now, 60 times 5 is 300 minus 5, that is 295. Then plus 149. Now, is this equal to the absolute value of 5 minus 5? 25 plus 24 is 49 minus 45. 150 plus 149 is 9 plus 0 is 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. 1 plus 1 is 2 minus 295. Now, is this equal to the absolute value of 5 minus 5? This is 0. Now, 49 minus 45 is 4. 299 minus 295 is 4. Is this equal to 0? Of course, you can see that the square root of 4, which is 2, minus 2 is equal to 0. So when x is equal to 5, the original radical equation is satisfied. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. It helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and you can see more videos here.